Alright, week 7 of ICP, almost said LTM then. We're going against Mario B, 33 and Montebello Mexico. So this is not quite the team I expected. I'm quite surprised to not see the Latios. I definitely thought that thing was coming. I also did not expect to see the Beartic, but I think my lead is always going to be Cinderace in this situation now. I maybe considered going Latias, but yeah, Cinderace doesn't really care about most of these and just gets a U-turn off. Whoa, there's no Heatran. So good luck, have fun to Mario B. Yeah, so they do lead Sandy Shocks. Is this booster speed? Is it booster speed? It's Air Balloon. Okay, so now I just go for my U-turn and I go into Lati. That is always the play in this situation. I will break the balloon and then Excadrill is just going to pop, 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 everything, pretty much. Yeah, so I go into Latias and then I just click light screen. That is definitely the play here. I don't care if I get T-waved. I really don't. Lati is here to set up screens and compass into something else. Stealth Rock, okay. Yeah. I don't have spin this week, but hey ho, here we go. If this starts setting up spikes, then that's going to be a little bit of a problem. But so they are going to withdraw. What is their switch into Lati? Better than Skippity? Is it? Or is it going to be the Slowking? Okay, so that is also fine. Do I just set up my Reflect now as well? If this thing stays... Oh, it's Slush Rush Beartic, isn't it? Probably. But I can just go into, yeah, my T-Tar next. And as long as it doesn't go for the thingamajig, the close combat, because I think Beartic gets close combat. I have no idea who these Pokemon are. Yeah, so this is Slush Rush. Actually, my safe bet is to go into my Lil Prick, my Quillfish with Rocky Helmet. If this thing does want a Swords Dance, then it can Swords Dance, but we will give it the -1 with the Intimidate and then a Flip Turn out. So we are going to switch out, and Quillfish is going to come in. This might just go for the Swords Dance. It can't go for the EQ. Pretty sure it gets access to EQ. Let's just go for its Clear Amulet, okay. And it does go for the Swords Dance. Now I Flip Turn, and I'm pretty sure Excadrill is quicker than Beartic anyway, isn't it? But I do need to get rid of the snow. So yeah, I'm just gonna go. Oh, I should have gone Haze. I got Clear Amulet. Duh. So we do live that. We will Flip Turn, and then I'm going to get my Sand up to get rid of this thing's Slush Rush. I will definitely be slower than it because I'm not EV'd to outspeed it. It does get the close combat at +2. It is definitely going to get the KO on us. Quillfish, I'm just gonna let it get the KO on me, and then I can go into Excadrill. Obviously, they are going to withdraw. What do they go into? Can't stop twin is... Wow, okay. That is also fine. Now I can go into my... I just flip, yeah. Is this Clear Amulet as well? It's not Clear Amulet. Yeah, Moonblast will kill this, so I don't mind this getting the Moxie on me. Actually, Yakka Step, sorry about that. It does get the boost. That is the problem there. But I've got the Reflect up. If it's +1, I should live with Enam. My Spinner will not KO me. Yeah. So I can just go for the Moonblast. The first comes in, and I just deal with that basically. Alright, it is going to switch out. It's got to be the Slowking coming in. And then it's just going to want a Chili, isn't it? Is this Spadaf? Let's find out. Yeah, that's Spadaf, I'm pretty sure. So we get the attack drop, and it's going to get buffeted by the Sandstorm. I might go for another Moonblast. Cinderace will actually live an EQ from it, so I'm just going to go into Cinderace. because the chili's got to be coming. And then it's got to be going into Beartic. And just go for the high jump kick. Yeah, here's the chili. So it's going to get rid of the sand, so it won't take any chip. And Earthquake will do a max of this. Jolly will do a max of 73, which we are well within there. And we're going to get the Liberos, we're going to go Fighting Type, and we are going to land. Do we get the KO? We did. Jesus Christ, that's bulky. That's very bulky. Yeah. So that is now +1. Does it have liquidation as well though? So we are going to swap out. And if this thing goes for the close combat, then this is a dead Tyranitar, but I'm predicting another Aqua Step so it can outspeed me. Maybe. Let's find out. They're just going to withdraw. Okay, what are they going to? Blood King. The Slowking. Okay, here we go. So I can just go for the knockoff, yeah? So they are going to draw. Does the Rude come in? What's going to come in? Tentacle was the Sunday Shocks, wasn't it? So this has no item. And we don't get the KO on it. So we live anything this wants to do. It will proc our eject packs, and just going to go for the Stealth Rocks, yeah? So they're going to Volt Switch. Our eject pack is going to proc. And do we have to go into our Pokemon first or today? We do. Okay, so if I go into Excadrill, it means that anything is going to be too afraid to come in. I don't think I get the KO on Slowking. I'm just going to X-Scissor just in case Slowking comes in. They just might have this. Yeah. They don't have a flying type, so I'm just going for my Earthquake. It does have the Aqua, yeah, it's 1 KO. Now that does mean that the Beartic can now KO us with either the Earthquake or the close combat there. And that's going to be our last in a sand, I think. Yeah, I think I clicked that too quickly. I probably should have gone into Enam rather than Tita on this, because the fighting type move probably is definitely coming. Or you could just go for a Trailblaze. I'm going to get the sand back up. This could be the last in the sand that is Trailblaze. Okay. But now that does mean I can just come straight back in with Excadrill, and then I can click X-Scissor. He is probably sacking the Sandy Shocks. I should have gone for the SD. Oh, Midnight is going to be the Fez, isn't it? Okay. Here's the Fez. Now, obviously, I want to Iron Head against this. So they are going to draw, actually. Who are they going into? They are just going to do this. Okay. So I just want to Iron Head again, I think. Yeah, I'm going to Iron Head. And then I might go down to my Life Orb recoil. So it's going to be the Fez that comes in. Okay. And then we should get the KO here with this. We do get the KO. Great. Okay. We're going to go down to Life Orb. I didn't see that. Yeah, we do. Okay. Oh, so he's going to just swap Roll. Okay. And that's going to be there's a Rude gone. Yeah. Okay. And then I go into Lati, and then I Healing Wish. And then I go back into Cinderace. Yeah, okay. We've got this. We've got this. Here it is. I Healing Wish. And then... Yeah. That's the win. That's it. That's how we do this. Then I can just Pyro Ball. I can stall out the Chili, basically. And get this to a place where it's got to switch in. So here it comes. It's obviously going to be faster. It will need to get a crit on us to get the KO. So that he dies to Slowking, actually. Yep, I go into this and then I just click fireball, and hope we don't miss. Basically, because if we do miss, it is game over. So we're going to get our wish off, or healing wish, should I say. Fireball. The Slowking can come back in if it wants to, but then I just go into Enam, and then I click Agility. It's just going to EQ. What? I don't understand how it did that, because my calc is telling me that Adamant, Adamant, the reflect is still up. Jesus Christ. That's why. Okay, yeah, there you go. That's my fault. I still had the reflect on my calc. I was wondering why it was doing so little. Damn. There's me like, yeah, I get my win as long as I go for this healing wish. Make sure you check your calcs, people. That is the lesson to learn here. GG to Mario. I genuinely did not expect that Beartic to be coming or to do the amount it did there. Mario's links are going to be in the description down below. This does mean now that I actually have to try my game against Gravy tomorrow, because I was hoping if I won this one that I could just bring 6 Mons, because their team is stupid, and yeah. So leave a like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed the battle.